Today's video is a tag video, and I was so thankful to be tagged by Simply Silent. I love her videography skills, so she's incredibly just fun and relaxing to watch all of her videos, and she doesn't even have to say one thing, which I'm very, very jealous about. If you've never checked out her channel, I'm sure you have because she's got so many subscribers. Please do so. My name's Jennifer. If you've never joined me before, I enjoy making videos, and they're always videos about handbags. And if you're into that stuff, please subscribe and hit this notification bell so you know when I've uploaded my next video. I upload about 1 to 2 videos a week, and give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. What this video is about is my most used, my least used, and my cutest handbag in my collection. At the end, I'll do modeling shots of each of my 3 bags, the most used, least used, and my cutest. She is my most used bag, and she just deals with it. She doesn't complain, she doesn't break, she doesn't cause me any trouble. She just kind of goes along with me everywhere. So both of my Neverfulls are in the GM size. I've owned the MM size. I've never owned the PM size, but I've owned the MM size before, and it's really cute on my body frame, but I find that the GM size is super just a workhorse. So I have drug this one around since probably 3 years ago, and it is amazing. I don't worry about this bag at all, even in the rain. This ages it, just like this one girl, Jerusha Couture. She thinks that it just tells the story of the bag, which I totally agree. So I don't baby these bags at all. This bag I got from the Cherry Creek shopping center in Denver, Colorado in 2016, and I just walked right into the store, and I knew that I wanted her because back in 2007 I saw these in Europe, and I knew they were special. I don't know why I'm drawn to this style, but I do love totes. But this bag truly works. This is always the basic staple that I carry with me to work, from work, everywhere I go, because everything's in here. The current price of the Neverfull GM with this clutch included is $1,400 US. This strap can be attached to the D-ring, which is inside the bag, so that it will never come out of your bag, or you can use it and clip onto itself like that, and so that you can use it as a wristlet. So I'll put this aside. What I'm currently putting in this is my MacBook 15-inch. My husband always goes, "Oh my gosh, look at your computer is just, it reflects a very busy mind." But I love it. I think that it makes it easier to hold my MacBook Pro. It just doesn't slip as easily. So I got all sorts of fun stuff on there. We'll put her aside. I do have my Samorga bag organizer in there, so I put the laptop in this one section. And then of course I'd like someday to go on a river cruise, and so they sent us an ad. So hopefully there's one for Paris. I would really like to go to Paris. It has another ring that hooks right here, so you can actually hook this together. If I'm on an airplane and I think that I've got lots of things in here that might fall out, I will put all my stuff in there, and it's pretty packed whenever I go on a trip. And then I actually cinch all these in as much as I can, and I put the top on, and then I will put this up above like that, so that whenever I take it out, I know that, because if I put the bag in like this, with this facing the passenger walkway, if I take it out, something could have come out, and it's like really impossible to see it there. So that's how I store the bag on my overhead compartment on an airplane. I'm really glad I got this luggage tag, because, and some people, they said that they won't let you buy it because it's supposed to belong to the luggage of Louis Vuitton. So I'm really glad that I got one, and they were able to hot stamp my initials on it, JMS. She was the very first Louis Vuitton that I ever actually noticed that I actually wanted, because I never really liked it. I was like, ugh, what a boring color, brown and that kind of off mustardy yellow. But then when we were in Europe, I saw this bag, and they had lots of knockoffs on the street. And at the time I was dating this guy, and he wouldn't let me stop and look at them. And so I was obsessed. Like, I didn't know what brand this was, but I liked the style. And girls had them on their shoulders, and on these, you know, buses. I'd look and I'd look and I'd look at them, and I just loved everything about these thin straps. So I'm totally weird, but Neverfull and I are soulmates. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about my least used handbag. Now, least used doesn't mean that I like her any less. It's just I don't use her very much. And I'll say why I don't. It is the Alma BB in the Damier Ebene. This bag is the prettiest bag, but my least used. I don't know why, but I don't want to ever part with her because she's just very, very special. And I forget why I got her. Well, oh, I remember. Because remember, I watched Hey June, Heyyyjune, about 3 years ago. She was on call at the hospital. She was doing night shifts. She had to go do errands, remember, in Australia. And she took this with her. And ever since, I just loved the look of the bag. It's not only just aesthetically pretty, but the gold on the Alma BBs are extremely shiny. The dimensions of the Alma in the BB size, which is this, are 9.8 inches by 7.6 inches and 4.7 inches. The current retail price is $1,230 US, and this is the lock, and the key is in the clochette. So it's similar to the next bag I'm going to talk about. But whoop, there goes the key. So you can use that key to lock your bag by putting the two zippers together, and you would take the lock and then put the lock through both holes. I think the reason that I don't use her is not the size. It's the strap. It's not adjustable, and it's hard, and it hurts. I know I sound like a whiner because I'm always complaining about things hurting my shoulder, but I like things that are comfortable, that I can just swing on my shoulder and I'm enjoying, and I don't hurt and I don't show marks. But when I wear a strapless dress, this cuts into my skin. And this is because it's the Louis Vuitton treated leather, and it is waterproof, which is great. You don't have to worry about the untreated leather getting watermarks and stains. But this is totally hard. It never softens. I used to have a Neverfull in the MM size. Neverfull MM size. It was the Damier Ebene with the rose ballerine inside. Really, really pretty bag. And those straps never softened. And I really tried, like when I'd use the bag, I'd twist it and I'd bend it and I'd try to make it really pliable, and it just never did, which makes the bag always look new, but comfort-wise for me, it just doesn't work. So I think when I use her mostly now, I don't use a strap, I just use her in my hand because I think she's so pretty. If you noticed, those are my initials, oops, JS, and my mother on Chinese New Year went back to the store for me because it's not close to where we live, and she lives closer to the store, and got the Year of the Pig hot stamp for me. That was this past year, because the year of 2019 is the Year of the Pig. Mom's really busy with Dad taking care of him, so for her to go to the store and ask Timothy Seltzer, he's my sales associate, along with David, oh, I can't think of his name. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you his name. That's terrible. It's, hold on. Sheesh. David Beckwith. Okay. It's Timothy Seltzer and David Beckwith. I always feel like I have two boyfriends when I go into the Louis Vuitton store, but they're both, through the years, I've just bought things from both of them, so now I've got two boyfriends there, and I always feel like I'm cheating on one of them when I go in and ask for a bag. Or I text them and say, hey, do you have this? But they don't mind at all. Anyway, Timothy was the one that put this hot stamp on for me for the Year of the Pig. And he was really nervous, and I said it was perfect. It's just a happy, happy looking pig. I have a video about the reveal on the hat stamp, but that's the pig right there. Let's move on to my cutest handbag in my collection. Here she is. This is the Chanel small vanity case in beige caviar leather with aged gold hardware. I have to pause and just see how just cute and beautiful and pretty she is. She's cute because she's so little, but she's also perfect and pretty. The retail cost of this currently for the small vanity case is $3,900. The dimensions are 5.1 inches across, 6.6 inches in height, and 2.7 inches in depth. The bag is lightweight, so you're kind of getting an idea. I like lightweight bags because the Chanel Jumbos have never worked for me. I've tried 2 Chanel Jumbos, exact same color, exact same hardware, tried them, sold them. Then I tried the Chanel single flap jumbo. Still didn't work. I had back pain, so I went ahead and sold her. I have not told you guys that, but I ended up selling my beautiful Chanel jumbo single. Remember all the controversy whether she was real or fake? Anyway, the reason I like to do modeling shots of this is, again, this is a rather long strap drop length for a crossbody bag. This strap drop length is 24 inches, which is 64 centimeters. And I am 5'6" for reference. So if you didn't feel like going to the store or you can't find it and you're seeing it on a pre-loved website, so you can kind of see as well how it fits. Because I'm used to things being kind of in the center of each bag, and when you wear it, it goes crossbody because the strap is long. Chanel designed this so that this hits perfectly and fits perfectly on your hip. And this little handle is totally just for a thumb or a few fingers because it's 3.1 inches underneath and only 1.5 inches clearance. So very, very useful just to kind of carry, but she's light anyway, so I don't mind dangling her from my thumb. This is the clochette that holds the key. Bing! And then this is the clochette that holds these beautiful, bold CC lock in aged gold hardware. So you would take the key, unlock the C, twist it off, and then you can actually lock your small vanity case by matching up the 2 holes of the zippers. I bought this from Fashion Junkie, and I'm very, very appreciative that I got to own her from Fashion Junkie because Fashion Junkie took such good care of her. And plus, she's got this positive vibe, and I like that. Like, when I buy bags, I bought them off on eBay for such a long time that if I get a negative vibe from a seller, I just am not very interested because a transaction should be positive and fun. The front, it's quilted caviar. On the back, it's quilted, and it's not quilted in the side. And these little aged gold hardware pieces have a CC emblem on it. So many things why she's cute. And these little rivets on the handle have a CC emblem on them. Hi. I know, you're famous. You've been in 3 of my videos in the last 6 days. All the other handbags are probably jealous, like, oh, look at her. She just got here, and look, she got all this attention just because she's Chanel. Yes, because she's Chanel. Like, Chanel's my favorite. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do some modeling shots. And I want to tag 2 people to do this video because I'd like to see what they use the most. I think I can get an idea, but one of them's Charles, California, and I think I know which one you're going to pick is your most used, but I'll let you do your video. And the second one I'd like to tag is Sabina Stone. So thanks you guys for doing them. I know you guys are busy doing all sorts of tag videos. If you don't have time, just don't worry.